And here we are. So, I messaged a friend of mine on Discord, see if he'd be willing to join us for tonight's stream, but I don't expect this to be very long. It's going to be mostly story focused, and, it's going to be one of those streams, it's mostly going to be me just messing around with story stuff. So, yeah, let's get started. If you weren't here last time, we made our way through Mechonis Field and the Central Factory. And we also encountered Jadeface, aka Gatto, Sharla's old lover. So now we have extra motivation to go to Agnaritha. I probably should have. Anyways. He's still alive.
I see you finally decided to show up. Let's see if we can bust these rust buckets like last time.
Think we can do it?
We'll get them. With this many troops on our side, we don't even need Shulk's help.
You're telling me you're more worried about the kid's schedule? Kinda soft for you, Atharan.
Shut up! Get moving!
Division 4, defend the barrier. Division 6, assist any wounded Homs.
Bring it on! These high-entier may be a bunch of sissies, but they've got some pretty nifty gear!
That idiot! He'll get his head knocked off at this rate! Ha!
Keep it up! Show everyone the power of the Yopon! Go, Yopon, go! Fight like a Herapon, Ricky!
It appears we have gained the upper hand.
Sire, if we hold our current position, a great victory is within our grasp.
It is still too early to come to that conclusion. The enemy still has hidden forces.
Your Highness, enemy reinforcements approaching from above. It's a face squadron.
They're here. Divisions 1 to 3, continue supporting the Homs, and encircle the faces.
Your Highness, think of yourself!
Once the Vanguard has been eliminated, we must join the fight. Better that than die as cowards. Move!
Ha! Stick this in your exhaust pipe and smoke it.
God, I love all these cheesy one-liners. They're so good. Do they know about the face units? Oh, they probably
Who
do.
hasn't had a taste yet? Eat this!
Hey, Dish Thunderbolt!
Should have stayed at home, lousy junk bots.
They're doing rather well. I do so enjoy a good show. But they have yet to unleash their power and fulfill their true potential.
Deadbeat drones! Come out and face us like real machines! I'll sort out the lot of you, scum!
Anyways, oh my god. Oh my god. It's my favorite area. This is my favorite area theme in the entire game. I'm just gonna let it play. Mechonis Capital, Agnaritha. God, man, this is just... It is... Just listen to that music. It's beautiful. And it's interrupted by a cutscene.
So this is the Mechonis Capital.
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the Mechonis civilization.
It looks so desolate. Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the Machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eat city.
A dino beast? Here?
But how?
It is a Telethia. It looks like it's stone. Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Mechonis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
But yeah. God, this place is just... Man. This is my favorite area in the entire game. Because, like, oh my goodness. Just this... Just this desolate... Just this desolate city. Still standing as it was in its prime. With this music playing is just... Oh my god. It gets me in the soul, man. And that shrine up there, worshipping the Mechonis god. Man, it's just... It is... Oh my goodness. And you have all these terminals here still functioning after all this time. It's oh my god. It's just masterfully done storytelling. Ah, it's only got one slot. Probably won't use it. God, it's just such a brilliantly done section. I love this music. It's probably my favorite area theme in the game. Some people will say Gower Plain, some people will say Satoral March. Maybe even the Mechonis Field, but this right here is my favorite. Here we come to my favorite part. God, just... I love this area so much. We can't go in there yet. We can't go in there either. I think we need to do some side quests.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that?
It is.
It looks like it's here. But it's just an image. No way. Whoa, you're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora.
Hey,
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Bad shit happening. The Monado.
Is that the Monado? But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
Yep.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Meyneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk,
Oh my.
the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Meyneth chose Fiora as a vessel. So that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Meyneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Meyneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Meyneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time. But I am prepared for his refusal.
Alright.
Vanea.
So, not yet. Cutscene's still
I
going.
know Vanea said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. but it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Mayneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
And with that, we have our next objective. So, just like that, we have our next objective, but before we get on with that, let's oh. Where are those things anyways? Oh, they're deep in the city. Okay then. Boop. Alright, but first I want to do some side quests. 5 M67 haste. Yeah. This is what the Mechon Capital used to look like. It's like, man. The fact that this city is still here, but it like still looks like it's in its prime. It's like, it's so good. Now we're pulling together. Oh my god. These things haven't done any damage to us so far. Am I really that strong? Oh wait, no. Ryan took some hits. Ah, I took a hit. Armor. Topple. Daze. Oh my god, he just punched that thing. Oh my god, they're still coming. I see it. Overeater 6. I should have enough. That shield. Haha. Then I'm just gonna. All right, we got it. We got it broken. Now I just need Ryan to topple it. What are you doing? Oh, Ryan got toppled. How funny. Alright, Ryan's not dead. Good. Oh my god, let the chain attack go on for a little bit longer. Let me cook, damn it. Alright, leveled up. Oh my god. Man, what a bunch of jokers. Gosh darn it all to heck. I thought I was more prepared than this, but clearly not. Anyways.
Good luck, everyone.
Ah, gee. No, we don't! Ah! This thing I keep doing. This is why I love the system in Xenoblade 2 and 3. I don't run the risk of accidentally choosing an art I didn't need to choose. Haste. Before we do anything else, I just want to Oh my god, let me continue the fucking chain attack. Ugh!
Should be okay if we fight
Yes,
like this.
yes, Ryan, I know. They're a bunch of jokers.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan.
Leave this fight to me.
Wait, does that have a... What is... Oh, it's inflict... Is it inflicting slow? I swear, it's inflicting some sort of status debuff. Or maybe... Oh, it's the tension. Oh! Wait, does Ryan not have... I was about to ask, does Ryan not have an anti-Mechon weapon? Oh my god, a gold chest. That's fucking cool.
Right, let's keep going.
Machina Blade 2, you. I think I'm gonna keep... Should I switch Dunban back in? Yeah. God, man, I'm so fucking tired. Why did I decide to stream tonight?
We can't lose.
Good luck, everyone.
Leave it to Ryan. This isn't going well.
There's no end to them. This isn't going well. No, nope, not dealing with this. Not gonna deal with this. Not now. Oh my god, continue the fucking chain attack! Oh, we got a face unit coming in. This isn't good. Alright, we need to take out this unit. Oh god. Let's end this! Alright, then we gotta deal with this mass-produced space unit. Wild Crash? Uh-oh. Alright, I guess I got no choice but to topple this one. Alright. Ah!
Yeah, well played.
This is how we do it. I really like our vibe.
Oh my god, just give it no chance at all to attack. That's how I love to play this game. Just topple lock my enemies. So fucking broken, I love it. A vision. Bazooka 5. Oh, I just used my... Whoops! I just used my Monado art. Oh my god. No chance at attacking. No chance at attacking. Holy crap baskets, dude. This is how I love to play Xenoblade 1. Just topple lock all my enemies and never give them a turn. Alright. If I recall, this was one of the towers that I had to... Yep, right here. First control platform. Boom. Oi. Alright, what is that? Ah, offensive brave. Oh my god, why are they losing tension? I see it. Sliding Sword 5. I should be able to do this just fine. Come out! Okay. Thousands of years later, the bad guys still can't figure out how to deal with break, topple, launch, smash. You could also do, break, topple, daze, and burst. By the way, tomorrow's the first day of A-Fest. I'm gonna be there, and I'm not gonna be in cosplay though. I'm gonna be wearing my normal clothes, but you know, I'm gonna be there. Don't worry. M36 scare. Yeah, I'm scared to fight that thing. Exterminator Ember. Ah, well. Does this thing have Spike Aura? Only one way to find out. Let's find out if this thing has Spike Aura. Alright, Spike Aura time. I don't get off at work till 4, but I will be right. I'll probably be gone by that point. Oh god, no. Oh god, it does have Spike Aura. Shit! Purge that shit. I hate Spike Aura. No, Ryan, don't topple. Spike Auras, how I don't miss you in Xenoblade 3. Alright, unique monster time. Oh, hey. Experienced Tristan, not that kitty shit from fucking Fate Grand Order. Ah shit, I'm toppled. Alright, let's topple that shit. Oh my god, it's still going! This is what you love to see! Oh my god. Fucking love You Will Know Our Names. I think, you know, I'll see what, you know, hopefully the dealer's room, you know, hopefully the dealer's room isn't too packed, you know, but, you know, it's the fucking dealer's room, of course it's gonna be packed, but I'm definitely, you know, this is my first time going to A-Fest, so, you know, I don't know what to expect.
Good luck, everyone.
So, you know, fun. I expect fun times. Oh my god, is it gonna go flying off? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Backslash! It's a lot better than Akon and a lot less packed. I will... It's at a hotel, right? The Sheraton? So I don't expect it to be too, I don't expect it to be too spacious, if I'm being honest. Although this is like a high-end hotel, so, I could be wrong about that. I'm just art spamming like the AI, dude. Wait, no, it has Spike Aura. Stop it! Alright, I'm gonna go craft some gems really quickly. It's more of a friend hangout con than anything. Ah, I see, I see. Man, Agnaritha has a lot of unique monsters. What is up with that? Telethia Bridge. Oh my god. I forgot how funny... Oh hey, Cheat Freak! Sorry about starting the stream without you in call. Let me just, let's get to Protos. Let's get to Protos. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that I left you in the dust. Cheat Freak, you there?
Sorry, I was muted.
All right, man.
How's it going?
It is going really well. Tomorrow I'm going to go to a convention with friends, so, excited about that.
Nice. What kind of convention is it? Video games? Or...
Anime convention.
Anime, nice.
Right. I'm mostly there because my friends are there, so,
I would go just because I like anime. I'm a massive weeb. I'm not like quite at the level of like glass cases and statues yet, but if I had money, I would be.
Yeah. Gonna screen share. You won't be able to hear the audio, but well. But yeah,
fine. I've heard Xenoblade enough.
This is literally my favorite area in the entire game, just for the theme alone.
I love the I love the visuals in Agnaritha a lot. It's just like a very pretty area. I'm a fan of, especially after you complete all those quests and get the key to go to the top. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that tonight, but
Well, I don't blame you. It does take a while, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna stop after the next major story beat, which shouldn't take too long to get there. All I gotta do is light up these pillars, then go. Although the upcoming boss fight is pretty tough.
I thought it was so cool that they let you like fight these Zord wannabes like repeatedly.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. I don't know. When I got to this part of the game the first time, back when I was like a teenager or whatever, I spent a lot of time here just killing these robots over and over again just to see what they had dropped, what they could drop.
They drop bloody masks. That's fucked up. I think that's pretty messed up that they drop their bloody faces. By the way, you know what's messed up? Like, I was doing stuff off stream, just because I don't want to bore people with the Colony 6 stuff. And like, so I'm collecting rainbow slugs because, I don't want to have to do it later. I got...
You remember the 2-map away tech, right?
Yeah. I got 7 rainbow slugs in an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Dude. And you know what the messed up part is? You know what the mess part is? I can't find any of those warning lamps on the fallen arm. Just me going back and forth, trying to find warning lamps, looking where I know they'll spawn, and they just refuse to show up. But I get 7 rainbow slugs.
I mean, I think there was like a certain spot I liked to warp to repeatedly to get rainbow slugs. I don't remember warning lamps though.
Yeah,
I don't remember having trouble getting those. I think I just got them and that was it.
Yeah, but I'm so mad, dude, because like, this is some sick twisted joke. Me getting 7 of like some of the hardest items to find, yet I can't find a simple warning lamp. What is this?
That's streamer luck, as it's called.
No, I'm not even streaming during those sections.
I know, but the game knows that you're doing it for your stream, and it's like, ah, yes, we must cause pain and suffering.
What got, like, I swear, this is where all my gacha luck. This is where my gacha luck goes for game drops.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who's like, I try not to play mobile games at all because I think that they're just so predatory, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where I'm at with mobile games. I watched a video from a friend of mine, Deshaney. He did a video about the absolute state of the Sonic mobile ports, like the official ones on iOS.
Oh yeah, those.
They are in like the Sega Forever stuff is terrible. Like it's actually like really bad. They just took like what were some of the best ports of Sonic games and like made them terrible by like screwing up half of the features by like introducing things that are like, ah yeah, you got a game over, want to watch an ad to continue. They did stuff like that.
Oh my god, that's stupid. I am grateful that I got the the Taxman ports.
Yeah. I mean, I bought those back in the day too. The problem is that they updated those to become the Sega Forever versions.
God.
So even if you bought them, they became the free-to-play versions, and then you're supposed to be able to restore your purchases, which they did fix that for Sonic 1 and 2. But
not CD.
And I think CD. No, they did for CD too, but they didn't for any of the other Sonic mobile games.
Man,
so if you bought like Sonic 4 Episode 2 when it went free to play, there's no way for you to get your copy of it again unless you just pay for it again.
What the hell is that? What is that?
Just bad stuff. I don't know. Mobile games are like that in general, though. Like the absolute state of all mobile gaming is just, it's all either bad or it's Genshin Impact.
It's bad or it's gacha, which is also bad.
Gacha is bad in a different way most of the time. Well, I mean, that's not true. Most gacha games are pretty terrible. I feel like, at least with Genshin Impact, there's like auction value, you know?
I feel like if Genshin Impact was a single-player game, I wouldn't be as, like, mad about it existing. Then again, you could say that about most gachas.
Right.
If they were just single-player games, then, like Honkai Star Rail, that looks really good for a mobile game. The problem is, it's a fucking mobile game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, phones are powerful, but like the other problem with phones is that most phones, like when they get hot, they just start to throttle, and there's nothing, and then your games turn out like they start to run crap. And then you see like what the Chinese do with like in China they have all these like phone cooling systems and stuff that you can buy, and it's just like, this is really dumb.
Why does this need to exist in the first place?
Because these phones have insufficient cooling. They're trying to make something do something. Like, have you ever wondered why the Nintendo Switch like doesn't really have throttling issues? It's because they put cooling in it. That's why. Most phones have the same hardware or better, and they have it running at way higher clock speeds and stuff than the Switch. But games on phones, like, they look nice for a brief period of time, but you know, as soon as you really start hammering the hardware with something for an extended period, it's gonna start to
chug.
It's gonna start to cook. And not in like them. It's not a good thing to let those cook. You know.
Yeah, don't let these cook.
You don't want that.
Who let this man cook? Does this thing have spike aura? Oh, son of a bitch! How do I?
Was it Daze spikes or Topple spikes?
I think it's Topple spikes. All right, I'm gonna try to end the chain attack.
Do Daze exist? I don't even know if that's a thing.
All right, I'm gonna end the chain attack right here. Because I do not want...
You could just withdraw with battle commands until they're untoppled.
Okay.
That's like a very viable strategy. Seriously, if you come across something with topple spikes, it will save your life. Like that's what I usually do. Well, I keep in mind I played on like what is it? I played the whole game through. My last playthrough of this game, I purposely used expert mode to set myself 5 levels below everything, always. So if I came across something and I was over leveled, I would purposely de-level myself, so it would be a gold tag. So I went through the whole game like that. That was fun. It's rough.
I can imagine. You had to bust out all the cheese strats, probably.
It definitely made you really, really think about your party, that's for sure.
I know Ryan isn't the best tank right now, but, you know, I'm still using him. Alright.
I don't know if I would agree with that. I think Ryan is the best tank. I think he's the best everything.
I think he's the only... Well, he's the only traditional tank. Dunban's a dodge tank. Shoulder bomb. Oh god, that's gonna kill me.
I just tell Ryan to do wild down and he'll pull all that around.
Or I could do this.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an option.
I have Monado armor, but like, I don't want to waste.
One critique I see often about Xenoblade Chronicles is how the chain attacks are so RNG based. Any thoughts on that?
The first game, definitely.
Yeah, I mean I agree that it's kind of weird that they're RNG based, but I actually kind of feel like that's one of the things that makes it special, in a way. You know.
Yeah, I get you.
So I don't know. I'm not really sure how I feel about it as like a knock against it. I think it's probably like fine.
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, later games definitely make it easier to chain attack.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, especially Xenoblade 3, it's like these long, like the chain attack is like its whole. It's like a whole like separate game, even honestly, like compared to the rest of it. It almost reminds me of. It reminds me of Bait and Katos, the way that like the way that you strategize things in it, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't played Bait and Katos in years because I only played the first one on the GameCube, but I actually never had it because it was impossible to find copies of.
So you had to dolphin.
I had to resort to the old
Pirates Bay.
What was it called? I can say this on stream because it doesn't exist anymore. MU Paradise.
Wait, that doesn't exist anymore?
It does, but it doesn't have any. I don't think it has GameCube ROMs anymore, so it's fine.
Darn it.
Yeah, I don't think they have had Nintendo stuff forever. I don't even know if they actually serve ROMs anymore. I don't even know. Let me look.
You know, I'm curious. Why did Dolphin try to get on Steam? Like what's the logic there? Do you know anything about that, Cheat Freak?
Oh, Dolphin was trying to get on Steam. Well, the idea really was just to, you know... Basically... Wow, that's actually weird. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not allowed to talk about MU Paradise. I guess they put all that Nintendo ROMs back. Oops.
Oops. This is all jokes in Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know what... I spelled MU Paradise. When I was saying MU Paradise, I was spelling it with 2 Q's in the middle. Alright?
I mean, hey,
the disclaimer.
We're not we're not advertising anything here, but I will say it's pretty easy to mod your 3DS.
You want to know what's really funny? Is I was talking about Bait and Katos, and I went on there to see, and it's actually the top rated ROM on the site.
Oh my god! Hey, how much does a physical copy of that game even go for? Like,
let's go find out.
Let's go find it. All right, hit eBay.
Baitin Katos GameCube.
I bet it's gonna be like $500.
You know, not as bad as I was expecting.
How much is it?
Pre-owned copies, no manual, but like still complete boxes. You know, like $45.
That's a lot less than I was expecting, huh?
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, it's not.
It's not a hype man game or something.
Have you seen
Katos Origins? On the other hand, is like $95, but the first, just regular Katos, is actually not too bad.
Huh? Not bad at all.
Origins is a different story though. I feel like that one's.
Wait, is
they're like $2.
Wait, is Bait and Kaitos, is that Monolith Soft?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, okay, so it was like one of their...
It's one of their Namco produced ones, but yeah.
Gotcha. After Xenogears. You know, I was talking about this last stream, and I was like, imagine if we lived in a world where Takahashi got his Final Fantasy VII pitch made. Like, imagine that world.
Right.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
He would have actually
I don't
gotten...
know. I'm kind of happy with the way things rolled out, honestly. I feel like we're living in the good timeline here with these Xenoblade games. They're good, man.
I mean, it's fun to speculate how things would have been, but, you know, we're here now.
I think we're in the best timeline, though, for as far as JRPGs. Like, we're actually, like, in the middle of, like, a JRPG renaissance, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, some of the best JRPGs ever are coming out right now. Like, Xenoblade 3 was fantastic. People will shit on Xenoblade 2 for its, like, booba, but, like, it's still fucking fantastic.
Octopath Traveler is an amazing fucking game.
Then we're getting Persona, like, re-releases and remakes. That's pretty sick.
Final Fantasy 16, from what I hear, is pretty good.
Yeah, there's, like, tons of stuff going on in the JRPG space. It's pretty good. And not only that, but we're getting a sequel to Fantasy Life, which is one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
You know, I just wish Square Enix would, like, remaster or remake the first Bravely Default game, because I'm playing through that on my 3DS right now through means. But and like, there are certain features that use the internet connection, and for some reason, I can't connect to the internet to do those features. So that's a bummer. It's not plot related or required for progression, but it's, you know, I want those extra rewards, you know?
Yeah, that's one of those games that I had installed on my 3DS. I don't know, maybe I still do. Let me check. I have not actually played the Bravely Default series, like, at all. I haven't touched any of them.
If you're in the mood for classic Final Fantasy, that's your game.
Good to know. Do I have Bravely Default? It would be a... B under B, right? I have, like, my 3DS is literally... It's like a modded 3DS. You know what that's like, right?
Yeah.
It's literally just a home screen covered top to bottom with games, because that's just what people did.
Shoutouts to...
Who the hell is online on my 3DS right now? Who's playing 3DS games on my friends list right now? That's weird.
Oh my god, wait. Where'd the backup come? Oh, that's where it came from. Son of
a... my friend Kevin is playing Pokemon Red on his 3DS right now.
I mean, hey, it's a good game.
Looks like the last game I was playing on here was Bust a Move Universe. That's a good game. Yeah, I guess I don't have Bravely Default. It is one of those larger 3DS games. Maybe I ought to, like...
Do you have, like... How big is the SD card in your system?
It's a 128 gig card. It's just I have a lot of stuff installed on it.
Okay.
So it's not like I couldn't, like, just delete something to make room for it, but...
What's the max capacity that a 3DS can support?
Theoretically, up to a terabyte. But obviously, once you start getting into, like, above 128 gig, roughly, like I feel like practically your limit is 200 gigabytes, because as you start to increase the size, the system's operating system gets slower and slower. Because it just can't handle all that data business.
Okay, so
it's a bit like when you took, like, a Windows 95 computer and gave it access to hundreds of gigabytes. It just can't do it. It doesn't know how to handle it.
So I guess 128's my upper limit.
I would say probably 250. Like 256 is probably the very maximum, but I think a 200 gigabyte one, because they still have. I think they still make those. Just a 200 gigabyte card is probably, like, more space than you could ever conceivably need.
Yeah, that's fair. But, like,
because even if you cherry picked all of the largest 3DS games and, like, installed only those, I feel like 200 would still be more than enough. You know?
Yeah.
because you can only install up to 300 games on a 3DS at once. So,
For the record,
the funny thing is I think it's morally good to pirate Nintendo games on the 3DS because Nintendo does not allow us to buy them anymore.
yeah, I mean, this is clearly all a joke, Mr. FBI man. We're not saying anything here.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm not going to suggest that you do something illegal, but I will say that I believe it is morally okay. It's not legally okay though.
It's morally okay to pirate old video games.
Right, but it's not legally okay. But you know, I'm not speaking. I can't speak to the legality of any of this stuff. I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah, we're not. We're just a bunch of dudes in our rooms playing games.
Yeah. Nintendo is just so.
Why are they so like dinosaur when it comes to their old games?
Like, I don't get it either, dude. The 3DS is still like one of the best systems ever, though. Honestly. Like,
yeah.
They put so many things on there, and then if you mod a 3DS, like that's it. Like you don't need anything other than a modded 3DS at that point, aside from like
maybe a modded Wii U.
Than the 3DS. Yeah, I mean maybe, but like the 3DS can play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Game Gear, Sega Master System, NES. Did I mention DS and 3DS games? Obviously.
Yeah. So like you got the perfect handheld right there.
And it even does Game Boy Advance games perfectly natively as well.
Yeah, that's something I never got. Why didn't they ever like make GBA games fully on the eShop and instead of this ambassador program?
I don't know. The funny thing is that they actually bothered to create a compatibility layer for Game Boy Advance titles to load through that thing. And it has 100% official library support. The only thing that it doesn't support, there's like 3 hardware features it doesn't support. Those being, it doesn't support the gyroscope games, so you can't do Yoshi Topsy Turvy or WarioWare Twisted. And it doesn't support the like Boktai sun sensor thing.
Man, I wish I could play Boktai without having to, resort to.
For the record, almost both of those games have like controller patches you can like download from like ROM hacking or whatever. So you could technically play them, but it's just like, why would you? That's not really
the gimmick. The gimmick.
Yeah, like it ruins the whole point. I think in the case of, is it Boktai or Bokkai? I can't remember.
I think it's Boktai.
I think so. In the case of that, though, I feel like the sun sensor, I mean, just having a button combination to change it is probably actually better than what you had to do with the original. That seems pretty annoying. So,
yes,
it was an innovative idea, but I feel like at a certain point you have to say, yeah, that was really interesting.
Never do it again.
Annoying. Never do that again. Thanks.
Was that a Kojima game? Was that a Kojima game?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it aside from that it had a the only thing that's notable about it is that it had a sun sensor. What a weird thing to do.
I feel like this is a Kojima idea.
Light sensitive diode and a game cartridge? Why?
I don't know why, but something about that just screams Kojima idea.
It is pretty wacky, that's for sure.
Speaking of Kojima, I've been taking a deep plunge into Metal Gear for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I've only ever played Metal Gear Solid 3, but it is one of my favorite games. I just not super into like the whole Metal Gear franchise. I tried going back and playing 1, and I was like, eh. And then 2, I was like, and then 2, I just never even tried because I really wasn't into 1 too much. So it's just like,
yeah, it's It will feel like you were watching a movie at points.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things for me where I'm like, I don't mind. I could play this movie game, or I could go play Stardew Valley or something. You know, it's like a game. You know, I feel like games that are like all about the plot and are only about the plot are a little bit, what's the word? Just not my thing in general most of the time. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
really
fair.
I'm not really big on like games like The Last of Us either. The only reason I got into Metal Gear Solid 3 was because, first of all, I couldn't freaking believe I was playing that on a 3DS.
Oh my god, that's right, it was on the 3DS!
Yeah, and it actually has better controls on the 3DS than any other version, apparently. You can crouch walk
That's
on
right.
the 3DS version.
I-
It's pretty sick.
I think it's sick. I think it's sick that you could like take pictures with the 3DS camera and make that your camo gear.
The only problem really was like the frame rate was bad, but like you got used to it pretty quick, honestly. And honestly, like none of the action in Metal Gear Solid 3 is particularly like time sensitive. It's really more about strategy always in that game. So like, it's not like the frame rate really had a detrimental effect on the game, you know. I have a physical copy of that game in my drawer over here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister, my older sister, once again, she's more into the weirder, wacky, niche kind of games. So that's why she loves indie games a lot. And like, oh my god, like if I told you some of her favorite games of all time, you'd be like, yeah, that tracks. Like she loves Metal Gear, she loves No More Heroes, she loves Earthbound. I don't know.
Yeah, that seems like a good one. I've had like I've played such a wide variety of games, like over the course of my entire life, I guess. Like I grew up my earliest memories were playing like Sega Genesis and then Sega Dreamcast because my dad was like,
a Sega.
We'll get Matthew a Sega Dreamcast for his birthday, even though I was turning 5. Because he just wanted to play it, right?
You know, I actually have my Dreamcast right here.
I have mine still too. It's just it's not currently in working order. I would need to order some
Parts.
cables and a controller probably.
Yeah, okay. I even have a VMU unit for my Dreamcast, you know, or VMU unit.
I might have a. Yeah, that's a little bit of a
yeah,
double.
I just realized. Wait, yeah, virtual memory unit.
Yeah. That was such a weird thing.
I liked it.
I love the Dreamcast. You know, there's actually a pretty good emulator for that now, but it's it's still kind of like a work in progress, but it's like very, very good. It's called Redream. Very cool emulator. One of the best I've ever used. It boasts like very, very good support for Dreamcast games. It's kind of crazy. Took a long time for a good Dreamcast emulator. When I was growing up, there was only like two Dreamcast emulators really. There was like Recast and Demul, and both of them kind of sucked, honestly.
You know, I just want to, oh my god, that's a Mechonis statue, and it's headless. But anyways, you know, I don't know why, but I just love my Dreamcast for whatever reason. Like, I know it's not the best console out there, but, you know, I just have an attachment to it.
I mean, I grew up, like I said, some of my earliest memories were playing Dreamcast games. I had, I'll list some of the games I had. I
Sonic
had
Adventure?
obviously Sonic Adventure is like the everyone's first game on the Dreamcast, let's be real here.
Yeah, that is like the prime, that is like the game you get for your Dreamcast.
Right. Which is a fantastic game. I mean,
you
you know.
We know, like,
yeah,
we know, but like, you know.
I had Sonic Shuffle, which was
ooh.
That game gets really like it's weird. Like I don't understand why people like give it such a hard time. Like don't get me wrong, the CPUs are absolutely evil, but like aside from that, it's just a standard. It's just a Mario Party game, but like with Sonic characters. It's really nothing special, and it's really nothing terrible either. It's just a game.
A game that exists.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it like a serviceable. I would call it a serviceable Mario Party clone. That's what I would say. It's like fine. Keep in mind that I would compare it only to like Mario Party 2 or Mario Party 3 or whatever. We're both fantastic also. But Shuffle is like just fine. The only real problem is that A, it's a Dreamcast game, and B, the CPUs are evil. Like they're actually like the embodiment of Satan himself with the CPUs.
They're evil.
They literally just cheat. That's all there is to it. They just cheat constantly. Like, because they can take your best cards away from you anytime. So you just, not really any. If you're playing with CPUs, you may as well just stop playing, or like save state scum or something. You know, like there's not really any. There's nothing you could do. You're going to lose most of the time, unless you set them to be like absolutely, completely brain dead. But at some point, you really can't do that because you have to like there's a storyline mode. So basically, the game has like a campaign, like a single player campaign, but it's not actually single player. It's just a campaign. So if you want, you could get 4 people together and play through one board after another to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The mini games are like fine.
Do boards in that game take about as long?
They take a while. It's definitely like. It's definitely the whole game revolves around like these things called precious stones, which are basically the stars, you know. I believe the way it works is that you set a number of precious stones that will appear, and then it's just like the game goes until it's not like a set number of turns. There's a set number of precious stones, so like the game will continue until all of them are collected, and then whoever had collected the most wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. So
yeah.
like think of it if it was like Mario Party and you're able to, instead of picking a number of turns, it was like
how many stars
the game will
are
continue.
on the board.
Yeah, the game will continue until this many stars total have been collected by everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically how it works. This means that games can be really, really long if you just get like bad luck, whatever. But there was some cool stuff in that game actually too. Like there were these like event spaces you could land on, and like the event spaces had these like really wacky like not animations, but like just really wacky artwork. Like maybe I don't know if I can find some for you. Here, I'll Google it. Because it's like really interesting and weird, and that's probably nothing you've ever seen before.
I think I love the I don't know why, but I just love the Dreamcast era Sonic games so much. Like I know Adventure 2 and Heroes have their problems, but like I don't know, I still love them regardless. I think it definitely helps that nowadays I've grown up as a person and I've gotten better at Adventure 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Adventure 2 is a great game. I was gonna get to that eventually. Adventure 2 is great, but I'll be honest with you, it was better on GameCube than it was on Dreamcast.
It's better on GameCube. I want to get a Dreamcast copy one day for my collection, but $300. $300. I will not. I am not. I'm not paying $300. Xenoblade, where the combat's done by Platinum. I'm not sure if I would be down with that.
Sonic Shuffle is just bizarre. It's also like probably the least talked about Sonic game ever. I think that people talk about that game less than they talk about Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance, and that game is pretty obscure too.
Oh man, you. Yeah. Oh my god. But like, you know, I think for me, like, I want to try Sonic Battle because those sprites look good.
Oh, I have played the shit out of Sonic Battle, and I can tell you firsthand, it is a fantastic video game. It's actually really good. It takes a lot. It has a steep learning curve. Okay, it's the same problem that Sonic Riders has. Like, when you get into it, initially you're gonna be like, I don't understand what I'm doing. Why am I bad? Help me. And then after like 6 or 7 hours of it, you're like, oh, this game is actually like the best fighting game on the Game Boy Advance.
You know,
like bar none, easily.
You know what messes me up? Like, oh my goodness. Shoutouts to all the Newgrounds animators that use Sonic Battle and Sonic Advance sprites.
Oh yeah, that's rough. Like, people who do that, I have a huge amount of respect for. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, especially when you have to, like, oh my god. Coming up with new animations using those sprites as a base, dude. Oh my goodness.
Very impressive stuff.
What is up with Newgrounds animators in, like, the early 2000s just making the most Sakuga fucking animations ever?
I mean, everything was just... I'm 15 and I have all the free time in the world, and I just watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z. That's basically what it was. It was like a bunch of kids hopped up on fucking like
Dragon Ball
like
Z,
a shitload of Pepsi and you know, Dragon Ball Z is what it was.
Oh man! Shoutouts to Chakra X, who made a full-on fucking animation.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That,
I think that's it.
I think that's like the standard.
Definitely a defining moment. For what Newgrounds in general, I would say.
Man, it's a shame that the return of Nazo got canceled, though. But you know,
that doesn't really surprise me, honestly.
I mean, he is a grown adult. He does actual work in the animation industry, so I can imagine his schedule's kind of packed.
Yeah, well, you know, what can you do?
Gundam Seed. The most popular thing at that time was Gundam Seed. Shut up.
Everyone knows that everything, like all in the early 2000s, like early internet, it was all Dragon Ball Z everywhere. It was Dragon Ball Z and like bad like low quality Family Guy clips like everywhere. That was what the internet was.
Shoutouts to all the AMVs at the time that no longer exist.
Yeah, so many have died
because of YouTube's broken copyright.
Yeah.
What
else did I have for the Dreamcast?
Did you have Shenmue?
I did have Shenmue actually. Good game. Not great, just good.
Oh my god, I have a grudge against Shenmue.
Oh really?
Yeah, cause like, man, it's because of that game that Sega just went on a. Well, it wasn't what caused them to go on a downward spiral, but it was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back. Because they poured so much money into that thing.
I don't really blame Shenmue for Sega's failure. I think Sega was fucking everything up long before Shenmue had anything to do with it.
Sega Saturn?
Not even just the Saturn, like, the Sega CD failed to capture audiences. The
Sega
Sega 32X, what even is a Sega 32X, you know? Like, nobody even knew what the fuck that was. Also, they were ridiculously expensive and had no games.
So kind of like the PS5.
Yeah, so basically, like, they just... all their decisions were bad. Like, the Sega Saturn was a nightmare to program for. The only person, like, in modern times that's ever even talked about Saturn programming is, like, what, John Burton, the Sonic R guy? Like, like, there's... Sega Saturn was suffering to work with. And, like, the Dreamcast was, like, their last bastion, like, really. And I wouldn't blame Shenmue for their failure, because Shenmue actually did rather well for a Dreamcast game. The problem more so is just it costed them a lot of money to make a game that big, in terms of, like, scope. And not even a few years later, like, multiple games for the PS2 that had the same, like, it had the same or even wider of a scope in terms of, like, a design philosophy. Like, you know, like the first Grand Theft Auto, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, those things. Those sorts of open worlds and stuff are what people really wanted, and Shenmue just wasn't it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was definitely a level of immersion that we'd never seen before, in games. And you know, there is one thing that Shenmue does better than anything else still to this day, and that is stair climbing animations. Okay. If you like stair climbing animations, all right, Shenmue's got you covered, baby. All right. No game on planet Earth looks as good as those. All right.
Shenmue died so Yakuza could thrive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like I haven't watched that anime, the Shenmue anime yet, but I kind of want to. I heard that it's actually like pretty cool. So I'm gonna check that out at some point.
Yeah. But like, you know, actually, you know, I've made jokes about how like Kiryu is slowly replacing Sonic as Sega's main mascot.
Well, at the moment, Yakuza has been doing really well. That's why they made so many of them.
I think there was a point where it was like yearly releases. Yeah, I know a guy who's a major Yakuza fan, so you know he told me about the history of the game series and all that.
I've only played like one of them. I played like 4 hours of Yakuza 0, and that was like it. I haven't really gotten into them too much, but okay. It's just like, for me, it's like I grew up playing Shenmue. I already have this specific sort of kind of experience, so it's like, well, I already know what this is like. I don't really need to retread this ground again and again and again, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yakuza did save Sega. Well, yeah, it did. Well, that and going multi-platform. Man, it's like, oh my goodness. How well did Sonic Heroes sell?
Better than both Sonic Adventures, I think.
Was that after Adventure 2 Battle and Adventure DX?
Heroes was after Adventure 2 Battle for sure. I don't know. I think Adventure DX was 2000. It was also 2003, wasn't it?
Could have been. Shenmue doesn't have karaoke.
No, it doesn't. But you know what it does have that Yakuza doesn't have?
Forklift driving.
Forklift racing. All right. Forklift racing. All right. What can be better than becoming forklift certified? Nothing. That's the answer. Nothing. It also has toy capsules, and toy capsules are cool.
I think what also makes me love Yakuza is just how, like, batshit over the top insane it can be. Like there is a
it's just the thing that really bummed me out about Shenmue is like we're just like the people who like Shenmue are just so used to being like in a perpetual state of I wonder where the plot's gonna go, you know?
And then it goes nowhere.
Forever. Dragon part was better than forklift racing. I don't know. I think that forklift racing is like funnier. So I'm gonna have to disagree. I think that there's like something markedly funnier about forklift racing.
Oh, but man, hang on. Do I have my VMU? How's my VMU battery doing? I need to check in on that. If I turn it on, it'll probably scream.
The answer is if you've left it for longer than a month and you haven't used it, then it's probably dead.
Oh fuck! Hang on. I can pull out my VMU right now. Hold on.
You shoot women. That is all.
Hold on. Let me pull out my VMU. Oh god, is it alive? Oh god.
Those things just eat batteries. They just die.
Wait.
They just die repeatedly.
Wait a second. Oh god, it's not turning on. Oh no.
Yeah, it's probably dead.
Oh fuck. Gosh darn it.
You're gonna have to get some 2032s. You need to go on like AliExpress and mass order like 75 pack of 2032s. If you ever want to actually have if you want your VMU to work forever, you know, you'll have to on a yearly basis go on to AliExpress and order 2032s in like mass amounts.
God, man, what?
And I really do mean like on a yearly basis. Those things eat batteries like absolutely like crazy. Keep in mind, you don't actually need to keep a battery in the thing unless you're going to use it for BMU minigames or whatever.
But Sonic Adventure Chow Raising.
Yeah, I mean, hot take, kind of crap. It's kind of crap. It's kind of crap. That's all there is to it. It's like, honestly,
using the VMU for Chow Raising.
Yeah, it's just kind of crap. Just it's maybe better if you just don't.
If I want to raise Chow, I should probably just play Adventure 2.
Right, or Adventure DX, or Adventure 2 Battle, where you can use the Game Boy Advance, which doesn't die every 2 seconds.
I don't know, it still drains those batteries like hell.
Yeah, but at least with the Game Boy Advance SP, you can just recharge it.
Well, here's the problem. I don't have an SP.
Well, I mean, eBay. Or just get like a modded GBA or something with like a backlight mod or whatever.
Okay.
Backlight and battery modded GBA.
All right, I got this landmark down. I can go back and maybe do one more side quest for the terminals. I should be pretty decently leveled.
Keep in mind, like you won't find someone else in the world who would advocate for Chow Raising as much as I would. Just not on the Dreamcast. That's terrible. There, don't do it there. Honestly, if you want to play like these days, if you're interested in Chow Garden stuff, your best bet is not any of the original options. Actually, your best bet is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on PC with the Chow World Extended mod, which is actually phenomenal. Like it's just like. It adds 10 times more depth to the Chow Raising than it originally had. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Actually, how's my collected PD? Ah, frick. There shouldn't be any items from here that I need for Colony 6, right? Right? Let's hope.
I don't know. you really never know with Colony 6. I always forget what you need for that. I always just kind of like play through the game to a point, and then I'm like, yeah, I should go check out Colony 6. And then I complete like 1/3 of it, and I'm like, okay. And then I'll go back and I'll beat the game, and I'll be like, I still didn't complete Colony 6.
Man, I'm so thankful that Definitive Edition gives you the option to just buy them with the no-pawn gems.
Yeah, I usually just beat the game first, because that's when you unlock the ability to buy. Well, basically, I think it's when you beat the game, right?
I think right at the final dungeon.
Okay, so like as soon as you get to the part where it's like Mechonis core or whatever finished, right?
No, it is before the point of no return. I just remembered. Yeah, before the point of no return.
So like late.
Right before the final battle.
Yeah, like the little elevator thing or whatever. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm at least glad I get the option to not have to fucking.
I feel like they should have given you. I feel like they should have like unlocked those things gradually over the course of the game, but whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like time attack mode was more of an afterthought. They were just like, we could add something more to this,
Yeah, let's.
They already did feature Future Connected, so I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do Future Connected after the main story.
There's one fight in Future Connected that can really kick your butt. A certain dragon. That's a rough fight. First couple of times.
Not the final battle?
No. You kidding me?
I got topple locked by that thing, dude.
I mean, there is something very ironic about you being the one getting toppled for once.
Oh, now I know how it feels to be topple locked. The game learned.
No, there's like a certain fight. That's inside of a cave with a dragon. It's really rough. In a Future Connected.
I feel like someone just talked about me.
I had some racing games on the Dreamcast. I had Test Drive 6 and Speed Devils. Speed Devils in particular, I remember being quite a lot of fun.
Right, let's
What else is there?
You know, for some reason I've been watching a lot of old AVGN episodes.
Oh, really?
Like classic AVGN. I don't know, there's just something inherently rewatchable about those old reviews. I guess I really shouldn't call them. They're more comedy skits. Because, like, obviously... Oh my god, why? Why?
I think my favorite AVGN video probably overall was the Super Mario Bros. 3 one.
The one where the game just came to life and tried to end the nerd?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I think my favorite one is, oh gosh.
It was also sudden too, you know.
I think one of my
funny video.
I think one of my favorites is the NES accessories. Because like, oh my god, there's
well, I mean, that was one of the things I liked a lot about the Mario 3 episode is that he had all these like, he just like created this like crazy outfit made of NES accessories.
I swear, that's got to be the most expensive cosplay ever. Just finding.
I mean, it is if you didn't get the stuff for free or a kid.
Like, oh my god, could you imagine trying to find all those things that he used for that?
Yeah. Feels like one of those things you'd have to hit a lot of swap meets or something to find random, just random pieces of a NES crap.
Man, would you really? That's something I miss. That's something I miss is just these wacky contraptions that people would make for consoles. Like, you don't really see that anymore.
I wonder what Pat the NES is up to these days. Is he still doing that podcast?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Pat the NES punk. He was like in that same space as like AVGM at the time.
Oh, okay.
He was like he basically was just existed in the same spaces most of the time. I think he was also on game trailers at one point.
What I want to know is how did people create that freaking Nintoaster?
I know we can.
We've almost got her.
Like, did they just take the NES components and literally just put them in a toaster? It sounds like it'd be dangerous.
I mean, modders, they just do whatever they do, you know?
Let's keep going.
The mitten toaster, that's pretty funny. I wonder what Pat is up to. Let me look it up. See what he's doing. I wonder if he still does that podcast.
Oh my goodness, why? I gotta take out this unique monster. It should be pretty easy. Why is Agnaroth just full of unique monsters? What is this? I find it amusing that even thousands of years later, enemies are still susceptible to break, topple, launch, smash.
Oh yeah, they're still doing it. They're still doing that CU podcast stuff.
Oh wow.
I can't believe he's still making things.
I see it. I like Fiora's battle quotes.
I just like Fiora's like general like voice actress and overall like dialect in English. It's very good. Just sounds cool. She's got a good voice.
She sounds very sweet. Although I guess
I think it's always funny. I think that it's interesting to me how underappreciated Fiora is overall.
Yeah.
I feel like people. Community.
I feel like people just write her off, you know.
Right.
They write her off as
it's fairly easy. It's fairly easy to do, but I think she doesn't even have as many fans as like Pyra does, you know.
Or Melia.
Like, okay. Well, definitely not Melia. Melia is just like, everybody loves Melia, you know?
Everyone loves Melia.
Fiora, on the other hand, I mean...
Yeah, you either love her or hate her.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why anybody would hate Fiora. I think she's pretty cool. That's kind of mean. You know?
Yeah. Why would you pick on Fiora? She's done nothing wrong. She's there for Shulk. She supports him. Took care of her brother. Alright, I gotta take care of all these trash mobs before I go for the unique mob. I don't know, I'm just like that, you know?
She's also just like an absolute unit, man, in this game. Good
yeah.
lord. She is so strong. You set her up right, she just like melts enemies like with like a million tiny little attacks. It's really cool. Really fun build for Fiora is to just outfit her with as much speed and attack count boosting effects as possible. And then also, it's even better if you can stick attack stability on her in the Definitive Edition, because attack stability actually works in this game.
Oh my god, I hate this. Why are there so many enemies?
Monado Buster.
I refuse.
Come on. Come on, you know you want to do it.
I already used Monado armor. I'm gonna heal up Fiora, because I don't want her to die again. Defensive shame. I love how they just give these Mechon just the most out there names. How can we forget M67 Moist?
Charlie would approve.
I don't know why. I just love the goofy names they give these Mechon. I see it. Spinning oh god, I'm not surviving this. Please live. Please live. Okay, well at least I'm not gonna die.
Right.
Oh my god, Ryan, get the aggro. Oh my god, why is there another one joining in? I hate this! Go away! I hate this. Go away! Why can't I just fight the fucking UM? I just want to fight the unique monster. What the hell is this? I'm surprised nobody has dropped dead yet.
I like how in Stardew Valley there's the one, I don't know if you've ever played Stardew Valley, but there's this group of there's like a bunch of it's like a farmer town, right? So it's like this little town, and south of your farm in there's this forest with another farm, mainly for animals. And it's run by this woman named Marnie, who is secretly dating the mayor of the town, and she has a daughter and a brother, or not a brother, but like a I guess Shane's her is it her nephew? I can't remember. Basically, Shane's a drunk though, so he just like leaves. Jas is just like left. The little girl Jas is like left alone all the time, and it's just like, what's going on? She doesn't go to bed at 6 p.m. surely. So, and the reason I know that she's left alone is because, well, Shane goes to the bar and so does Marnie. So there's nobody watching her. She's just like left alone every day after 6 p.m. and it's just like, oh,
that's sad.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That is rather funny.
That is rough.
There's like some really goofy stuff going on in Stardew Valley. It's a really good game. Really good game if you haven't played it.
I want to get to it someday. Oh my god. I might actually turn this around. I just wish all these enemies never joined in on the fight in the first place. Okay, that's... Okay, all I have left is the UM. If I play my cards just right, there should be no funny business going on. This thing probably has a spike aura.
I'll be right back.
Alright, have fun. Oh god. Hush Chop 5. Ah! Alright, we're in. We're in. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. We ballin'! Alright, get that health back up. Alright, I think Ryan should be able to take the punishment. Oh god, no. Fiora. Alright. Oh no. Come on! I can do this! Ooh! That's what you love to see. God, that was the most stressful thing. Just having all those enemies join one in. Just join in one after the other, dude. I'm so fucking mad. Alright. And that's another quest down. Bop. Oh wow, did I just make that jump? Just collecting all the collectibles that I can get. Ah. Alright, I think it's boss time. Alright, boss time. Hopefully I got this. Oh wait, no, not there. Whoops. Oh. Wait, huh? Guess we just go through here. Aw, man, I just dealt with these things.
I am back.
Alright, I think I'm about to go face off against the boss. This is actually a pretty tough... It's a pretty tough fight coming up.
How exciting.
It is going to be... well, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you already know who it is. Like, I game over to this fight probably like a dozen times when I was younger. Because he is aggressive.
I don't think I game over quite that many times, but...
Okay, well, that's
I definitely have lost a couple of times just by being stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, the upcoming fight, he's very aggressive. Like, the upcoming boss fight is very aggressive.
Indeed.
Doesn't he also have a bunch of...
Be pretty rough.
Doesn't he have a bunch of AoE attacks as well?
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time since I fought him, honestly. Last time, like I said, the last time I played this was when I picked up Definitive Edition, back in,
2020?
I was pretty late to it, actually. I picked up Xenoblade and Xenoblade 2 at the same time, and then played them. It was like around the time I met Proto, actually. Just because I happened to be, looking on Twitch for,
people who happen to be playing Xenoblade.
Yeah, it was around that time that I was also playing Xenoblade. My friend was also getting back into it finally. It was crazy. You know how hard it was? I was a big fan of Xenoblade, and and my friend had played through Xenoblade up to Fallen Arm and never got past that part. He didn't actually play on Fallen Arm much, I think. He just finished the Sword Valley stuff, and then he just never opened the game again for some reason. So, like, he just didn't even know what happened after that, and I was like, oh my god, you know nothing, and I can't talk to you about this game until you play it again. So...
Did he beat it?
He did finally. Basically, around the time I started playing Xenoblade again, I was like, listen, you gotta play Xenoblade Chronicles now. And he's like, yeah, I really should finish that game. And then I was like, well... At the time when he was playing it on Dolphin and 4K or something.
Oh god, that awful
PC.
That awful HD pack. I hate it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I
wasn't super keen on that either, but whatever.
I have been very vocal about my
I told him I told him, don't play it like that, you moron. Download if you insist on playing the game in 4K, just like buy the Switch port and then play it on Ryujinx or something, right?
Like
and then he did, and he had a great experience.
My whole thing is that, oh my god, I just think, I don't know, there's just something about the Wii version that just looks better when it's on original hardware. None of this upscaled 4K shit.
Yeah, that game doesn't really scale up too well. It's like fine, but like I would much rather. Let me tell you, Definitive Edition looks much better in 4K. That's for sure. Like I can attest to that. I've messed with the Switch emulators myself, so yeah. It looks really good. This game looks absolutely gorgeous in 4K if you get rid of the filtering. Same thing with Xenoblade 2 and 3. Although 2 has a lot of glitches, so it's like still not really playable, but you know,
it's something. All right,
it
boss
is
time.
very pretty. These games, when I really do can't wait for the day when Nintendo like has a system that can actually handle these games at like full frame rate and full resolution and just doesn't have problems, you know? Because man,
boss time.
These games are already gorgeous.
It's him.
That's the second time I've sensed an attack without seeing a vision first.
Your mastery of the Monado is astonishing. You cannot be permitted to live.
Gado! Stop! Why are you fighting us? Remember who you are!
It's no good! He's completely under Egil's control now. Remember what Vanea told us.
I can't believe it. I won't believe it. Gado, please! Answer me!
He's gone, honey. Yeah, it really is kind of messed up when you think about the intricacies of being Mechon or turned into a face Mechon.
I think it's screwed up in a lot of ways. What are these face Mechon anyway? Giant dialysis machines, basically? Like, they suck the blood out of the people that's sitting in them and pump it through the metal so that it can't be harmed by the Monado.
It is very messed up when you really think about it.
Like, that's literally what it does. You know?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a rough fight. I remember Chugga Conroy did this fight with Sharla, and I'm like, that man is dedicated. Or that man knows what he's doing.
I don't know, man. As long as you build your party well, most fights in this game are pretty trivial.
I'd argue this is probably the hardest main story fight, simply because Gato has.
I don't know, a lot of people have trouble with that fight with Tyrea and the Telethia and the Tomb. A lot of people have trouble with that too.
How can you lay a hand on Sharla? You're supposed to love her, marry her even.
I don't know or care. It changes nothing.
By the way, I'm so sad that we didn't get any more Tyrea in Xenoblade 3.
This isn't you.
I said.
Spoilers, Tyrea exists. It just bummed me out because I really liked Tyrea. She was like a really cool an interesting character, and they set her up in Xenoblade. Well, I mean, spoilers. Future Connected has something to do with Tyrea. That's all I'll say. But like, you know, they set it up and then they didn't do anything with her, and it's kind of a bummer. I think in some concept art for Xenoblade 3 in the art book, they showed that one of the founders was actually supposed to be a
Hyentia.
Yeah, a Hyentia, and it looked like it may have been Tyrea at some point. But I think that there must be some reason that they decided not to go with not to have Tyrea at all in the game, which kind of bums me out. But at the same time, like, I guess it's fine. It's just like she's not exactly a well-loved character or anything. I just think it would have been cool to see her again.
Story time.
Stubborn idiot. That was your last chance.
One thing that I wish they would have done.
Stories about Gato of Colony 6 are true.
Except, he still can't kill her. He's missing Sharla on purpose.
Gato, you're just like I was. You can remember who you are.
Gato, please! Don't you remember me? It's Sharla!
Wither and die as all life on Bionis will. Feel our wrath.
Shug, can you still use the Monado?
Fiora? No. You're...
Even after losing all living flesh, Aham's heart will remain. It is still present within this face.
Is that true?
Yes. It is clear from his actions towards you. The remnants of his heart. Pull him back.
Gato.
I will break the curse that allows Egil to control the faces. I need you to buy me some time.
Okay, we'll try.
All right, here we go.
We've got to help you.
Boss time.
Hey, come on. Right.
Oh man, this is a tough fight for me. Because Gato here is extremely aggressive. Thankfully, he calls some junk units for you to build up your chain attack. But yeah, what were we gonna say about Tyrea?
I just kind of think it's interesting that in Xenoblade 3 they didn't really because you know how in Xenoblade 3 like there's the whole thing with like clone people or whatever, right? I'm surprised that none of the quote-unquote clone people are characters from past games, really. Because it would have made sense for them to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're clones of people from origin or whatever the plot. I mean, obviously this is like technically a spoiler, but like I don't think that you're gonna get to by the time anybody watching this would get to Xenoblade 3, it wouldn't matter anyway. So
Yeah.
but like it's just interesting. It's interesting they never really did that. I feel like the thought maybe is that that would have given away too much about the plot if they did that, but like I don't know. I feel like it would have been kind of cool to see some familiar faces in weird positions that don't remember who they are.
Man,
you know?
I can't believe I had to sacrifice you will know our names just to keep Fiora alive. This is bullshit. Oh well. Once again, Xenoblade 2 is the best one because it doesn't have music that interrupts any of the good music you like to hear.
I just like Xenoblade 2 in general. That game is so fun. Like, if I could play any one of the games in the series without any memory of playing it the first time, so like, you know, playing it for the first time again, I think Xenoblade 2 for me would be like man, that's a tough choice, but like I think it's either Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for me.
I love
those
all.
Are like...
Oh man, I should replay Xenoblade 3 again. I mean, we're coming up on Xenoblade 3's 1-year anniversary, so you know.
Yeah, I need to replay it too because I basically 100%ed it before the DLC came out, and then I was like, all right. And then I stopped playing it, and then I didn't bother to revisit it when the DLC came out, except for
Future Redeemed.
I played through Future Redeemed, yeah, but I didn't play through.
Bro, dude, look, I'm topple locking Gato, and then I'm gonna do it again. It's just how you do things in this game. Oh
Has
my.
Fiora, she doesn't unlock that yet, does she?
Not yet.
Okay. I love that move. It's so good.
Dude, oh my god, I'm just melting Gato right now.
I like how I didn't even have to like explain what I meant and you understood what I was talking about already.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
I think this is where she unlocks it.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool.
Looks familiar. Wonder where I've seen that before in a Xeno game.
Fiora? Was that you, or...?
Yeah.
Intentional callbacks.
As for him, he'll be fine.
Yes, I gave Fiora glasses. Don't judge.
I'm a big fan of her speed cowling, and then there's like one like cool visor helmet that she has that looks really cool. Cool with that setup. I don't know how to describe it. You probably know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's all right now. I'm just so happy to have you back.
While I was under his control, I realized something. Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering. He believed that if blood is spilt now, a new world will be born. But something terrible happened. And now he's consumed with vengeance.
Egil.
Go! Get out of here! Stop them doing what they did to me! To anyone else!
I promise I'll be back for you. Until then, stay safe.
Drink it. You must be thirsty.
Thanks.
Don't go dying on us. After we take Egil down, we'll get you looked at.
You don't look like any doctor I've ever seen.
I know a good doctor nearby. She is Machina, though.
It'll do. I'll be right here. Hey, kid. What's your name?
Ryan.
Do me a favor, Ryan. Take care of Sharla.
Man. I kind of feel bad for Gatto, if I'm being honest.
I feel like the Charla Gatto like plot line is pretty understated like throughout the game, and it's very sudden when it comes back, and you're like, ooh, this is the thing, and then you're like, ah, okay, and then it happens, and you're like, oh, okay, and that's it. It's like it's not really like a very well thought out part of the game, I guess.
Seer, what is
Or I feel like most of the rest of it kind of is.
I have an unpleasant feeling.
Odd in that way, I guess.
No, but something is not right. The Mechon are neither attacking nor defending. It is as if they abandoned the fight as soon as it began.
Impossible. This is a key strategic position. They would never abandon it. Perhaps they have forces hidden on Mechonis.
Hidden forces? Could it be? Your Highness, Shulk and the others are in danger. Will you grant me the use of a Havres?
You intend to aid them? I need you here.
I did not have a vision, but nevertheless, I can sense something. The Mechonis is awakening.
Ooh, sounds dangerous. Ah, yep, Fiora learned Final Cross.
Yeah, finally. Love that.
Love that move. Just insta-topples. Alright, let's see. Alright, oh my god. One of my favorite cutscenes is coming up. You know exactly why.
Indeed.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, this is for Agnartha. But yeah, oh my god, one of my favorite cutscenes is coming up, dude. It's gonna be so good!
Are you a main F sim?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Where have you been?
Egil, why do you go so far to destroy the Bionis? We survived that battle. We should have created a new world in which we could live in peace. And we still can.
The rage of those who were annihilated by the Monado will never dissipate.
Think not about avenging the dead. Think of the living. Please, Egil. I don't want to lose you. Are you so resigned to giving your life for this?
Life or death, I care for neither of these. The agonized cries of our brethren resound within my ears. Until they are silenced, I am deaf to all else.
Egil.
So, you have finally arrived, heir to the Monado.
Yep, we get to confront the big bad Egil.
The big bad egg.
You are Egil, leader of Mechonis.
That I am. Of course. You have never seen me outside my face, Yaldabaoth. But even if I am without it, you will never defeat me.
Wait. I didn't come to fight you.
Cowardice.
Not sure if I should go to the
Then
mines or if I
relinquish
should
the
fish.
Monado and kneel before me.
I didn't come to surrender to you either.
What do I got in my
I just want to know
to-do
something.
list?
You have my
Morning
undivided
pumpkins.
attention.
I'll have that sorted out
Ask
by the
your
end of the
question.
season.
I've seen the legends of the Machina
Animals, I
right
still
here in the
haven't figured
capital.
out.
I think I understand why you want to fight the Bionis. But why send the Mechon to attack the people of
Tar.
Bionis?
Sandfish,
I don't see the joke.
tuna,
We share
stuff
the
I can't
same
catch right
world.
now.
The Homs, Nopon, and High Entia live in harmony. So why not the Machina too?
Could we get a
Tell me,
chub
boy,
and a
are you familiar with the
frozen geode? I
concept of
guess I'll go with the
starvation
mines.
tactics?
Of course.
A military strategy in which you cut the supply lines and starve out the enemy.
So,
Man, we gotta bully
then you
Ryan in the middle of this
understand
important
that is the
cutscene,
best
don't we?
method by which to ensure victory. I have no resentment
It's Ryan
or
time,
hatred
baby.
for the peoples of Bionis. I am simply depleting the Bionis energy. Striking back at the Titan that robbed my people of their lives.
I don't understand.
Perhaps you need me to put things more simply. All life on Bionis exists purely to feed its master.
What?
Ether. The base element of all things that exist in this world.
Yep.
My body, your bodies.
This next hour is going to be very cutscene heavy, so grab your snacks, people.
Of them all.
Yes.
Ether is power. You are the source of that power. All life that is born from the Bionis.
Oh, that was the fastest I've ever thought. I need blank. I'll go to a place to get blank. And then RNG blessed me with the thing the second I walked in. Stardew Valley is truly an RNG game.
It will require an incredible number of lives.
But that means...
But like in a good way, you know? Kind of like it's like Terraria, you know?
It was the Bionis that created you for such a purpose, not I.
So you attacked Bionis to reduce the Bionis power supply?
Correct. You are nothing more than bugs to be devoured by my sworn adversary. Do not speak to me of your foolish dreams of unity.
Foolish? We only grieve for those we've lost, as you do. Machina or Homs, we've suffered the same. Don't tell me it's different.
Indeed. We have both suffered.
So then.
All right, here it comes.
You doubt my convictions, my reasons. In order to avenge my people, I have risked everything. Can you say the same?
Yes, we can. To get this far, we fought long and hard.
And yet, you do not fight me. Your words are useless. It is only strength that can prevail.
Shulk, this whole thing stinks, but he's got a point.
Agreed.
All right, now we got to take down.
Leader of Mechonis. The lives
Take down
of the
Egil.
Machina and the lives of all that lives on Bionis are one and the same. We won't stop. Not until you realize that.
The story position that Egil occupies reminds me of Xanth from Twilight Princess.
Oh, wow.
Kind of an interesting parallel, huh?
Yeah.
It makes more sense the more you think about it, too. If you actually, like, really stop and think about it. Like, both of them are, like,
oh my god!
Basically, usurp their own kingdoms, basically.
Oh, I just realized they did that. They did that thing where they took off the voice filter for Egil outside of his base Mechon. Did the same thing for Mumkar on Valak Mountain too.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I kind of miss it though. I don't know why, but I just miss that scrunchy audio of the base Mechon. Am I weird? I don't answer that. I know the answer.
I don't know. I mean, it's. I feel like I miss when Mumkar wouldn't talk. Honestly, like he was much more foreboding as a villain without talking ever. Because it made him more like mysterious. And,
I mean, you could you could probably guess that he's probably he didn't really die back then, did he?
Well, you might have figured that out somewhat, but like it's not immediately obvious. Because that's like part of the reason why they probably had him stay silent for the first encounter anyway. So you wouldn't be like, oh, that's Mumkar, right? Because you just seen the cutscene for the opening like a couple hours ago.
Hold on, watch it. I'm gonna topple lock Egil.
Yes.
Yes, my favorite cheese strat. Topple locking will never not be funny. I don't know why, but I also love launching in Xenoblade 2 because they just spin forever. Oh my god, that audio is super clear. What the hell? Yeah, what is with this audio being super clear? Alright, cracked Egil's coming right up. Wait, did Ryan miss the topple? How did... what?
He resisted it.
No, he just straight up missed.
Oh.
What is this garbage? What the hell, man? Okay.
It looks like Fiora took care of it.
Oh my god, here it comes. The best line in the game.
How could this happen, even with the Apocrypha? You know, Egil. You know the reason.
Oh my god, this music, tragic decision.
The power of the will to protect your own. Is that what you refer to? And what of you, Vanea? You would side with those of Bionis and attack me. You have forfeited your right to exist.
Perhaps. If that is to be my fate, I gladly accept, brother. As would any of the villagers.
So the few remaining members of my people have now betrayed me.
So yeah, I mean, think about it. Both Zant and Egil forsake their own people to gain power.
All we wanted was to live.
I think in the case of Zant, I guess
nothing more than that.
it was more about power given to him by Ganon, but like in this case, Egil is more like.
Oh my god, the line's coming up. Your blade. It did not cut deep enough. Oh my god, that is probably the hardest line I've ever heard a villain say.
Permit me to apologize for calling you bugs just
And
now.
and tragic decision playing in the back. Oh my god, this is just such a cool scene. Oh my! I'm sorry if it seems like I'm fanboying right now, but like, oh my god, I love this cutscene so much. Oh my god. You will never defeat me! Oh my god, dude. I love this. Monado armor! I love Monado armor so much.
Poor Pierre. Sorry, I'm watching a cutscene in Stardew Valley, and the sprite they gave Pierre for that was just great.
Wait! Oh my god, he blocked the topple. Am I supposed to win this fight? I feel like this is an unwinnable fight. Oh wait, no. Oh my god, go away. Did I just waste my Monado? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, yeah. I was supposed to get him down to a certain point.
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
Zanza.
I won't let you kill Shulk.
You. That light. So you have returned. Our grievances have come and gone.
But you are willing to lay down your life to prevent me from achieving my dream. You were the one who said we would live together, Lady Meyneth.
Yes. Meyneth, the villagers, everyone loved you. That is why they wished to live alongside you. It's all so clear now. To Meyneth and to me.
I waited until the day when you would awaken once more and create a world full of light. But you are nothing more than a traitor. To me, to all those who worshipped you, and to our fallen brethren.
Please, you have to listen to me. Egil!
I will not listen. Your words mean nothing. You have sided with my sworn enemy, and gods can never exist alongside mortals. Meyneth!
Egil!
And then...
Mechonis, it is I, Egil, I, your devoted servant, offer my body and mind to replace Meyneth as your new soul.
And then Egil just hijacks the Mechonis for himself. Kind of fucked.
Mechonis!
Yeah. He does too. He too interferes with powers beyond his understanding. Clearly.
Then we gotta go.
We have to run! Get out of here! The whole city's gonna come down! Shulk! Run where? We have to get out of the city! Get as far away as we can!
Gado! Where are you? Gado!
Sharla, what are you doing?
He's gone. He's not here anymore.
There's no time. We have to get ourselves out.
No! I have to find him! Gado!
Pull yourself together. Remember, Sharla, we've got a job to do.
I need to go.
What's gonna happen if the Mechonis starts moving?
But
You're leaving?
What's gonna happen to Juju and Athara?
No, I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed to do.
soldier.
Stardew Valley right now.
We wouldn't have hung around here to die.
It's one of those
You would've
farming
got
type
out.
games, but there's like a lot of things you can do, and I'm trying to figure out what's the most important thing for me to do at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now come on.
Alright.
Because
Agnartha's coming down.
you know, there's a surprising amount of overlap between this game and Pikmin, and that its days are a set amount of time, and you have a limited amount of things that you're capable of doing in a certain amount of time. You know. I should play. I should get into the Pikmin series at some point, but
I'm glad
I don't know.
I'm on time.
Here. It's you.
Gado!
I've fulfilled my promise. Live, Sharla.
And there goes Gado. Should I end? I could probably finish up these next batch of cutscenes. Yeah, I could probably.
Up to you.
Yeah, I could finish these next batch of cutscenes, so that way I could just
Get back to the point of being able to actually play.
do
For
some
next time,
stuff.
at least.
Do some stuff off stream.
Right. Pretty cool. I really enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles. It's definitely one of the best
If a catastrophe
best
were
video
imminent,
games I've played
it
for
would
sure.
naturally
Like
be
overall,
preceded by a sign.
like, no doubt.
It can't.
Wish that there was more of it.
Convey these orders
Always
to
want
all
more,
troops.
man. You
Pull
know?
the front line back to the Bionis arm. All units, withdraw from the front at once.
Sir, are you sure? Victory is in our hands, Your Highness. We must strike the final blow.
Do you not realize where we are?
Sir?
Listen to me. We are on the sword of the Mechonis.
Calm down! Calm down! It's moving!
Are we too late? Melia, be safe. All units retreat! Immediately! The Mechonis is about to awaken!
Here we have Dixon doing Dixon things.
Counting on you, runt.
What's happening?
It's like we're floating in midair.
Fiora, are you doing this?
Lady Mayneth, you have awakened once more.
This light. Was it you who saved us when we fell from the fortress? Mayneth. Where's Fiora?
It's okay. I'm here too. After all that occurred at the fortress, my soul was exhausted. But I was revived by the cry of a young Holmes, by his wish to protect you all. Gado. If he had not acted as a shield, I would have been unable to save you. I am sorry.
Gado saved us. Now he's...
The Mechonis. Where's Egil?
Oh my god. It's beginning to move.
Shug, do you hear it? The awakening of the Mechonis. This is my pain. The pain of my people, echoing through the millennia.
Wait, did it grow a new arm?
The Mechonis arm!
Did the Mechonis grow a new arm, or is it just...
Well, yeah, it had to. It didn't grow a new arm, they built it.
Ah,
Fall to
okay.
your deaths, worthless insects!
Stop this! Callian and the others are still on the
But yes,
sword!
it is, in fact, a new arm created by the efforts of Egil and whatnot. I mean, it would have to be, right?
Mm-hmm. The old one's still down there.
That murdering monster is gonna pay!
Atharon!
Fiora?
Sorry, I can't do it.
Fiora! That hurts. Where are we?
And who to save us but...
That was a close one, but we made it.
Alvis.
You are
Alvis.
aboard Junks, the Machina ship.
It was he who informed us that you were in danger. I'm glad we found you in time.
Thank you.
And... our good friend Dixon.
What a stroke of luck. You're still alive.
Dixon!
Man just smashed up Ryan and Ricky. But yeah. I think we just have one more cutscene to sit through and then boom, I'll be done for the night.
So you were unable to stop Egil. Sorry, Father. I have failed you. Vanea, there's no need to apologize.
So, what do we do now? At this rate, that blasted Eggel's gonna destroy Bionis.
Alvis, what happened to the Allied force?
I informed His Highness of the possibility that the Mechonis would awaken. His Highness is wise. He will have acted to minimize casualties.
That's good.
Brother.
There is still time.
Fiora? No, you're...
So it is her.
The Mechonis and I exist as one. Egil is using ether energy absorbed from the Bionis to force it to move. There is still time before the Mechonis fully adapts to the ether.
Egil is at the core of the Mechonis. He will be controlling the Mechonis from there. Only by destroying the core will you be able to stop the Mechonis.
But how are we to get there? The Mechonis Capital is destroyed.
Father, how much remaining energy does Junks have?
Don't worry. I made sure to fill her up.
On the back of the Mechonis is a huge cooling duct. We should be small enough to enter the control core section via the duct's heat transfer conduits. Junks can take us as far as the duct.
You have our gratitude. We must go there at once.
Then let's get a move on. This one's for Gaddo.
Here, here.
Too right. Gaddo's wishes live on through me. We will fight to the end.
All right. I think we're almost done here.
Almost done. Almost.
Just a little bit more cutscene. Like I said, tonight was going to be very cutscene heavy.
Indeed.
Tomorrow, the next stream I do, probably next Thursday, will be even more cutscene heavy. Actually, it depends on where I stop. Man, they really make Dixon seem just really sus out of nowhere.
Yeah.
When you are ready to depart for the Mechonis, let my father know. I will prepare the vessel.
Understood.
Wasn't Vanea supposed to be a party member?
Wait.
Or at least it was speculated she was?
What the...
Yep. God, just seeing the Mechonis move is just so creepy.
There is little time left. We must stop Egil this time. It is in your hand, Shulk.
I know.
I don't know. There's just something creepy about seeing it move. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Off stream, I'm just going to be doing a bunch of side quests and maybe some Colony 6 stuff. One day we'll see this in 60 FPS. One day.
Yeah, it would be nice if Nintendo would update old games and stuff, but they just I don't know. Nintendo doesn't have a history of doing that really. So.
All right. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for joining me once again, Cheat Freak.
Yeah, anytime, buddy.
Yeah.
So let me know. Like I said, as long as you let me know ahead of time, I'll usually be free most of the time. So.
Yeah. All right. Thanks once again.
Have fun at your convention.
Yeah, I will. Thank you everybody for stopping by. You know what? Let's raid somebody tonight. Let's raid somebody. I just need to find a suitable raid target. God, I'm sounding like an MMORPG player right now. Yeah, let's raid that person. Let's raid that person. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna send y'all to raid somebody. You know the rules and so do I. Do not be cringe. You're representing me. Have fun. And just, you know, don't be a jackass. That's all I can really say. Anyways, yeah. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. And just raid this person. Tell them I sent ya. Tell them I sent ya. Alright. Have yourselves a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have fun out there, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Always a pleasure.